Michael has just performed an improvisation upon my piece Image. Michael, when you saw the image, what did you think of?
Dolphins.
Yes?
Or something aquatic. I saw it as a three-dimensional object which had been captured in a two-dimensional format. And what I was trying to do in improvisation was to convey something of my journey of exploration around it, imagining myself going around it, rather than being static in front of it.
Did you treat it as a score or a stimulus?
As a stimulus.
Was there a certain focal point within that would have started your improvisation?
Shape and colour.
And any of that strike you initially? In monotone?
I like the fact that it was monochromatic, mainly because I don't think I'm in art, in looking at painting, I'm more stimulated by pen and ink and engraving work, largely because I used to do some of that myself, and I got very interested in the techniques, and I rather like in cinema black and white. Because I see colour in black and white rather than needing what is often fairly overdone colour.
Would your harmonies have reflected this? Did you have any tonal palette?
Yes, inevitably what one does is to reduce perhaps the extravagance of what one would do, but I think that's only a thought that goes in at the beginning. Maybe.
And do you have any influences as a improvising composer?
No, I mean, I used to improvise a lot when I was doing dance accompaniment, and particularly when I was working with the Alba Nicolai's dance company, because they didn't do formalized, or in the classwork that they did a certain amount of formalized stuff, but then afterwards they did a lot of improvisation, and they would give images, sometimes verbal and sometimes pictorial, and I would improvise to those in much the same way. One would get, typically pictures of outer space, galaxies exploding and things of that sort. And I was drawing on that, really. I mean, it did take me somewhat by surprise.
Yes. Have you ever performed to an image before then?
Yes, but only in those days, and that's about 30 years ago.
Thank you for performing this.
Great pleasure. Very nice to meet you.